Alright, so I'm currently putting in cylinder 6 spark plug. I'm gonna check one thing later on in a video. It's gonna be the points and condenser and that distributor, because I have a feeling they're not firing on cylinder number 6. Now it could be the distributor, it could be the piston just being completely dead, which means I need to rebuild this engine, which would utterly suck. Parts for this engine are becoming harder and harder to come by as EVs are coming along, and it's kind of, well, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's utterly depressing even thinking about finding parts for this truck right now because of how expensive everything's gotten, and the fact that there are EVs. In fact, there's a fucking Tesla in my apartment complex, so cool. Dude can afford a Tesla but not a freaking house. Like, hello. Anyway, I'm still trying to, well, granted I can afford parts for a 76 F-250 that he can't, so I mean there is that. Why is there an ant crawling up my arm? Bye. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep putting these plugs in. I'm hoping I don't have to rebuild the engine, put new piston rings, and, well, if I have to put new piston rings in, guess what? That means I have to tear apart literally the entire block, including the crank, the freaking bearings. Oh Lord. If that cylinder's dead, this just got expensive. Like, very freaking expensive. Anyway, I'm gonna place these spark plugs and hopefully start the truck one last time before I gotta go in for dinner. So that means I gotta get off of here because my fiance is currently cooking dinner. And then there might be an episode next week of me, well, not next week, the week after next, replacing points and condenser. And hopefully the lower radiator hose, because, oh yeah. And then going for another drive. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully the points and condenser help, because those are actually brand new spark plug wires. They've never driven with the truck besides the time that I've driven on them. Like, I'm literally the one that helped my dad pick these out. Now, granted, there is a coil there that's pretty freaking old. However, if anybody's ever replaced a coil on an old truck or an old car, you already know how expensive those can get, and they're not cheap. And no, I'm not going to buy a cheap one. Sorry, my light just went out. My phone is currently dying. I've been playing music on it all day at work. So, yeah. Points, condenser, spark plugs. I'll be back shortly.